Hi, I'm Christine. Our theme for today's video is playing to the strengths of our natural colors. That's always our theme. But recently we've been learning how to get the most from our seasonal color palette, how to recognize our colors, and our so important neutral tones. Well, today the groundwork is done and it's time to create outfits. Today for Soft Summer, one of the 12 groups of natural coloring. The clothing colors we're going to see are mostly neutral tones, by viewer request and to reflect the modern world where neutral tones are a large part of how we dress. They may be more available and they make excellent investments as lasting items. And the colors that we see could serve just as well in cosmetics or hair color. Great color for you is great color, however you choose to wear it. Accessories look fantastic against neutral color backdrops, and we're going to see all sorts of them and talk about how to use them to add excitement and personality to a look. In fact, we're going to build a list. Of course, there's a learning curve. This is a new skill, and as anyone who's been sailing or shopping knows, first you learn the basics. You practice the system, a way of thinking about volumes of information to get consistent results. Systems are like the machines of the information age that we're living in, a way to keep you in your color lane so that you don't wash up on all sorts of shores. You have your colors analyzed, you find out your group or season. Right away, you have pulled back the first curtain between you, where you are today, and your best appearance. Well, the saying goes, you make other people's choices, you're going to get their results. That may be half true, or maybe 1/12 true in this case, because there are 12 groups of natural coloring. Their choices may be gorgeous for you, but they might not be if you don't belong to the same group or season. Shopping can be inspirational, but for many people, it is welcome to the jungle. Rapid fire fashion gets attention. It destabilizes us so that we buy what it wants us to buy. This we know. And knowing your colors offers you this transcendence, this going above or beyond the here and now of mass-marketed, mass-manufactured fashion, so that order and control over what you buy and how you look are back in your hands. People have asked me, all the things that you say in your videos, can I find that all in one place? This is the image on the cover of the Soft Summer ebook, available worldwide. These are digital downloads, Canadian $18 for each season chapter. Links in the description box, of course. The 12 season names are from the Sci ART system of color analysis that I use. There are other names for seasons, and it may be best if you ask your color analyst if they can help you with equivalencies between the names of the seasons. There are so many parts to appearance, and color acts a little bit differently for each item. The fabrics that we wear in clothing, footwears, metals that we wear in jewelry, the waxes and powders of cosmetics, and then hair color. This is the table of contents for the Soft Summer ebook. So you're wondering, well, which white do I wear so my teeth look their whitest and my hair is silvering and I want it to look really shiny and sparkly? Page 17. You're wondering, would my friend's new blush that looks so great on her, would it look so good on me? Page 20. Which colors would look best as hair highlights? Page 27. You're going to find answers that apply to all skin colors, surface skin colors, all genders, all ages, cultures, locations, for people of that coloring type. It's like your instruction manual, a reference book for how you wear and combine your colors. There's some theory, like what does it mean to be a soft summer? Images are made in your style, an excellent website that I'm very, very grateful for sharing and creating our visions. And links will be in the description box for each image, where you can follow back to your style for shopping information. There will be a blog post on my website within a couple of weeks that will also have links and large still images, or the pictures we're about to see. I started with white and navy. They seem like relatable colors for summer neutrals. We'll see various gray and taupe shades as we move through the video. We could take a moment to say that the colors we're about to see will look different on every monitor. I have 2 monitors, and as calibrated as I try to make them, they're never quite identical. So don't worry if the colors in your palette are not an exact match. Our focus is how to make good decisions in the real world, not an idealized or theoretical world. So beyond exactly matching single ink swatches in a palette, which is a good place to start, looking at the big picture of holistic appearance and how the colors work together and with us is very valuable. It's a step towards better choices. And if you don't look at the things that you buy from that perspective, I think often choices might not be as good as they could have been. So asking, could this color work with my palette, rather than does this work with my palette, feels a bit more relaxed. The white is certainly on the lighter, cooler side of soft summer. On my screens, I can see a bit of gold in that color relative to the background, as soft summer white is. But we're shopping, we're not sure. Maybe it's true summer, maybe it's not summer at all. So what are we going to do? If you have a color that seems possible with the palette, like this white, see how it works with other colors in the palette or items that you know are soft summer, and play with the color ranges. So the scarf, the navy earrings, the pearl, all representations of soft summer. They seem compatible with the white. I don't see anything obviously detracting happening. With the wallets, I tried to challenge the white and navy clothing by adding glitter and going to warmer colors in the lower wallet, and also a more traditionally autumn-styled buckle in the lower wallet. If I saw a soft summer wearing these, I would be at interesting, not distracting, and certainly not clashing. There are 3 pairs of running shoes here and 1 pair of slip-on casual shoes, the blue with the stripes. The pinks all look like soft summer. The top pair are a good example of the many colors in retail that are less pigmented and lighter than the palette. But there's enough in common to find a place with soft summer, meaning you don't necessarily have to leave them at the store. A lot of it depends on what you're going to wear them with. The next shoes, more conventional soft summer pinks and grays, but there's that burgundy detail around the back. Too pigmented, too bright for soft summer. Maybe it's dark autumn or dark winter. Those are reasonable seasons to tip into for small accents further from the face, because they have color properties in common with soft summer. And then the next shoes down, great colors for soft summer, except that the accent is now bright orange. It's got nothing in common with soft summer. And so everybody watching this might prefer a different pair for individual reasons. And I would think that they're all great. Individuality is wonderful if it doesn't take over how much attention it gets in the big picture. Some of you may be thinking, or maybe not thinking, okay, Christine, what would you pick? Of these shoes, if I were a soft summer, I'd probably skip the lightest pink. They seem like washed out to me. Probably, definitely, very much in part that they're on a pure white background. And I'm someone who figures shoes should look present and supportive. When it looks like there's no shoes or they're too skin colored, the person appears to be hovering or floating. And you know that they say the nude shoe and the longer legs effect, I never really find it that obvious. My eye would definitely be attracted to the bright orange in the lower pair, but what looks energetic and athletic and youthful in a good way on someone, like an espresso shot, on me looks costume. It looks like children's clothing. So youthful, but not in a good way. Like the intention of why I wore it becomes misunderstood or confused. This relates not at all to my coloring, very much to my body type. And so I do have quirky tastes, but I've learned to save them for small items. I and my inner voice would probably go with the blue. The cuff bracelet is certainly drifting into soft autumn warmth. Thinking about how the colors work rather than palette precision, the white sweater and the bracelet seem fine. Well, what if we're thinking, I just can't get there. I can't even get to 80-20 with this combination. What do we do? What we do next, if we can't decide, is give our eyes another comparison. So I added a gray sweater. That looks comfortably soft summer to me. Would it change anything for you? Slide your eyes up and down a few times and just register your reaction or your sensation. Overall good, better with the gray than the white because the accessories have more richness, more presence with the gray sweater. We expect white. We know white is hard to gauge from images and on white screens. And so for me, the sweater is one that I'd want to see in person. I wouldn't discard it if the price and the fit and everything else is good, but I would want to see the color in person. And the gray sweater looks like an easy fit. Softness of color bestows special gifts on what colors can do together. And a big one is subtlety. And with these colors, it sings. Too subtle can happen, too subtle to notice, no energy, especially with neutral tones. And this is where accessories can help. Neutrals are the background for the colors, and they enhance each other like eyeshadow and natural eye color. Here is a virtual lay things out on your bed, lay out everything you own on your bed for big picture impressions. For me, ideas surface when I see items together, same as when I see the fabrics together in the fabric sets you would find on my website. Combinations I just wouldn't have predicted if I had only thought my way there. The look on the left, more neutral based. I like how there's a light to dark gradient from head to toe that you kind of look like, did you plan it that way or did it just happen? And because the colors are neutrals, we register that. Whereas if there were color available, our attention would probably be diverted to it. With neutrals, design and texture is very visible, which is something I love about neutral outfits for every season. The scarf is the single color here, so the blue looks more like a color contribution than a neutral. And the scarf moves through a value range, so it repeats the gradient effect of the outfit, but condensed within the accessory. I think that's really nice. The stone in the ring is almost black, and for me it adds crispness, as if it sharpens all the other shapes. A little focal point without the black becoming an anchor to the whole look, which can happen when summers wear black. Also adds value contrast. That means distance between light and dark, with tiny areas of darkness relative to the outfit, the ring and the boot on the left. So subtlety comes across in small areas of darkness, can still create excellent value contrast. There are many types of contrast other than light and dark, and we're going to see them as we go. And too much emphasis on repeating what we think our own value contrast is. It's fine for some outfits, but I find it not necessary in every look. I think you could miss certain great combinations if you overemphasize that. Using every color in our palette all the time, value contrast just happens. It's the light to dark levels is built into the palettes. That said though, I do see every season looking right with a holistic or average darkness level in presentation. So for soft summer, medium light to medium dark, that range looks good because that's what the person looks like and that's what the color palette looks like. On the right side, we've added more color, green and blue, plus an accessory, the scarf, that combines both. Still averages out to medium, medium dark. The colors take more of our attention. The gold in the hoop earrings, muted metallic yellow green, brushed metal, softens the shine. And then this open circle design, I think that looks really good on summers. I also like stones or details that sway. When the person moves, which we have in both earrings, it's peaceful, like a porch swing. Lovely effect for summers. The jeans are more traditional soft summer white. Being able to see that trace of red-orange that identifies as autumn's type of warmth as opposed to peachy or ivory yellow, which is more spring's type of warmth. I often think of soft summer whites, there's all kinds, as black tea with lots and lots of milk. It's not peachy looking. The green scarf may be more challenging choice. depending on your tastes? And if so, it can be good practice to think about, is it the color or the style or the print that don't feel right for you? The colors do the job of uniting the parts of the outfit. They're actually really nice. They're soft black, cool rust, light and medium taupe in this watercolor design. To me, this says original. I understand what I'm looking at, but it could just as easily be a plaid flannel scarf. Inside the system and the season, everybody's right. Both looks comfortably under the soft summer bell curve. The cardigan in the center for either outfit, that felt interesting as a choice of neutral with the multicolored earrings and then the traditional pink and blue combination on the left. I like putting things together and then having to think about it. One of my benchmarks during a color analysis, as well as in combinations like this, the longer I look at it, is it getting better and better or worse and worse? And I decided this one was getting better. I could find my eyes moving around and making all kinds of connections. I imagine many of you are thinking, Christine, it's taupe, it's not sequins. This couldn't push the envelope if it tried, but something about these combinations challenged me with this outfit. So I'm always interested to hear what you think about it. On the right, I love how the cardigan connects the dots with the outfit through the stones and metals of the ring and then the leather of the handbag. I look for similar tones running through items, and here I see one color or versions of one color in mixed materials. And even those blue earrings at the top are connecting. It's really good. Clothing styles would be adapted to what you like to wear and your body type, but even still, soft summer compositions can seem quiet or conservative. We've alluded to this already, and I'd ask you to keep a few things in mind. Any color's impact or lack of on a pure white background is almost irrelevant because nobody sees them that way in the real world. We see them on hangers in our closets and in our sweater drawer, but nobody sees them that way. Others see them being worn by us. And so it is essential to factor in the most powerful color contribution of all in how apparel looks, and that's the colors of the person wearing them. Well, our theme, what can we do with the strengths of this color palette? Okay, what are those strengths? Softness of color means nearly unlimited flexibility for combining colors. That's one. Two, a great ability to wear dark color as long as it's soft. So you get the formal effect of black and white, and yet you can ignore or delete the masses of pure white and pure black out there and get your attention where it should be. And your shopping time just makes it easier to control what you're looking at. Forget about black, but allow soft darkness because there's lots of it. Third, presence of autumn introduces versatility with shine and texture. And so, well, by now we've seen a few ways of adding interest to outfits. I think we should make a list. One, take advantage of high contrast. You can simulate black and white looks because there is available distance between the lightest and the darkest without actually having to wear white and black. There are ways to manage black, which we'll see as we go along. Two, combine warm and cool side colors. People in blended seasons, that means a warm and a cool parent season called neutral seasons. Here it's summer with autumn. They often have warm and cool associated colors in the surface appearance. Could be skin tone, eyes, hair, even eyebrows or lip color. The viewer can see warm hair and cool lips or whatever it may be. I would not interpret these as meaning the person is on the warm or cool side of the season, and I think those distinctions maybe can be assumed incorrectly, but certainly a terrific feature to repeat when you're creating your appearance. Three, soft colors, they're not exaggerated, so they're hard to over combine, and interest climbs just by adding a color and then adding another color. We will see more colorful outfits as we go along. The earrings with the pink top, well, that's an example of multicolors, but the size of each color area can be as big or as small as you want. They just never get in each other's way. It's one of the miracles of these colors. 4, connect the dots in every part of the outfit through varied textures, as we have here with the white cardigan, through metal, gemstone, and leather all at once. A light to dark range of blue jeans here. Great neutrals should add to the presentation. They should play an active role in the appearance. First outfit on the left, medium light overall. It's lower in value contrast, but I think it's complete with the inherent darkness of blue, keeping things from looking too floaty. We have warm to cool contrast here in the jacket with the jeans and the gold and the silver of the ring. The lining of the sleeveless top, upper left, yep. These tan pink and blush tones, they are gorgeous with this type of coloring. Well, here the lining is super shiny. So it's very thoughtful to have made it a lining where you only see little bits and it acts almost like a jewelry accent. Relative to the person, a large area of that high, smooth shine. It takes over. You can't really see anything else because the highlights are too white and they read as sharp, like you almost have to squint, like a flavor in a dish that prevents you from tasting anything else. But as a detail, it's inspired. Beautiful leather and lace contrast here, denim and lace, shine in the lining of the blouse with the matte texture of suede. There's just so much going on visually without needing bright or dark color. Below that, now we're going to work. We have switched out the jeans for a skirt and the sleeveless top for an off-white sweater, leaving everything else the same. I'd add a cami under the sweater. The V is very deep if I were going to work, personal choice. Value contrast may be a little higher, but I didn't plan it. I don't plan value contrast into outfits except for the 3 winters where I find it attractive and effective. The ring's an example of warm to cool, silver with gold. The 8 neutral seasons have this warm to cool range that creates a space for warmer to cooler colors to be worn together without getting too warm or too cool, and also averaged out over the entire look to arrive at the season's overall cool, neutral warmth settings. Even if you tip into soft autumn, let's say wooden heel or yellow or gold, and you can go into cooler colors too, true summer, it would still average out over the outfit to work very well. The group in the upper left is darker overall. The jeans are the darkest element, but I don't really sense black in them. The coat color and texture, perfectly suited to this person. Soft wine, beautiful softness with strength in the textile. For summers, I love pink with gray, here the coat and sweater. Also pink with blue, the coat and jeans. There are more traditional pinks in this palette, but that coat's interesting. The boot is great, soft metallic in the shine of the leather and the metals. That black sole, it's understood in this aspect of footwear, and also rubber helps to soften the color. Patent shiny black leather would be too visible. There's enough darkness in the rest of the outfit to balance the black in the boot, and also blending it, gradual color transitions because it's placed right next to the hem of the jeans. I think that if we tried to put it over with the outfit to the left, the lighter outfit, the effect would be more abrupt or heavy. And then below in the lower right, the jeans and boot have been switched out for whichever style of skirt you prefer. The coat, of course, would stay, and the ring is up to you. We got up to number 4 in our list. What's number 5? Add variation of shine. We have matte and shiny, leather and suede, also leather and faux fur in the boot. Add variation of texture, lace, denim, faux fur, textured metal, smooth stone in a single item. High shine only in small strategic areas. Black in small strategic areas. The inherent darkness within the palette can manage it or invite it, but you have to manage it a little bit. And no pure white. It has this LED light effect. It is distractingly bright. It jumps apart or out of color combinations and right off the person. Number 8, use color in surprising ways, like in an unexpected item. So in the lower right, that's a red shoe. But in this season, colors are just always comfortable. Cartoon and candy effects just don't happen if you stay inside this world. Our first outfit, upper right. Higher value contrast, but it's respecting the person wearing it, so it allows the outfit to look formal or dressy rather than severe or something else. One color and a neutral. Could even qualify as two neutrals, with interest added as patterns in the accessories. So not large area, and easier for them to play at the edges and be understood as uniquely crafted items. If the earrings with the 3 planets, upper left, are a little too much fun and you don't like gold that near your face, that's fine. We have simpler styles with silver on the other side. Adding to number 8 on our list. So number 8 was add color in unexpected items. Add prints in unexpected items, like the shoes here. Those loafers, they repeat, or the flat shoes, repeat a lot of colors in the outfit. Circular shapes of the earrings. The stripes in the high heel repeat the straight lines in the outfit. I think they look interesting and well chosen without being extravagant in any way. And then below the, again, gray and blue combination, the ring doesn't add another color. And seems like a good fit, this outfit with a signet ring. I always think there's something boss looking about them. The flat shoes and the outfit above, that would actually work well here. With soft summer colors to keep them grounded, I don't get any kind of bubble effect with the print. We've been taught to expect or require the excitement, the surprise, but too bright or bling, always relative to the person. A temporary aspect that can leave us looking for the next high. What is exciting to me and really gets my attention is the unexpected. A success that I didn't anticipate, like the stripes in the high heels, rather than a sense of feeling bewildered. I think this looks just fine, not bewildering. Minimalism can be exciting too. It's like a kind of status symbol, like the signet ring outfit. That chunky silver hardware with the blue bag, that's a lot of very shiny chrome reflection silver. But in this outfit, it's also the bling in the outfit, using unconventional metals, amount of metal, shine of metal, with very traditional color Wedgwood blue, which balances the impactfulness. Over on the right, at the top, rose gold in the sleeveless blouse, monochromatic colors, neutral in the pants. In compositions, monochromatic means versions of the same color, like the blouse and accessories here. Analogous means neighboring colors on the color wheel, which we'll see, and then lots of different ways of creating contrast, which means increase the separation between colors on the color wheel, or some aspect of the colors. The wider apart, the more the contrast. The lipstick in the color of the handbag, like the fur coat we just saw, it's like simply ideal for people in this season, depending on how you define ideal in lipstick, yes. But I would play with the sheerness and opacity before I went any lighter or warmer. And then the final look, lower right, the gray dress, gray wool dress. That gray could be the season's black. It's a great eyeliner, and if you get darker than that, what it'll do is start to close in the eye, which is never the intention with eyeliner. And then the handbag, another red, more of a brighter berry red, let's say. It's not really brighter, lighter. Number 3 on our list was add more colors. For me, outfits with a top and a bottom block, 2 colors. It feels a little quiet for summer, maybe for any non-winter group. It's like a song with 2 notes, or a garden with 2 colors, no variations. Granted, my tolerance for how many colors at a time is quite high, but I think this looks elegant and intelligent. I do not have any sense of a walking color wheel. I'd even be happy to see cool willow green or yellow added in. I mean, as a soft summer, would you wear this? Or would you think it's too many colors? And there's no wrong answers. I'm just wondering what if your sense here is of color overboard. Number 6 in our list was add variations of texture. So here we have crinkle fabric in the upper right blouse. And then with the gemstone, well, we could expand that to add unusual effects with texture, like metallic lace in the bracelet with the gray dress, soft with strong, lace with metal, summer with autumn. Across the lower 2 rows, we have light neutral pants and then shoes, which open up tons of opportunity in the rest of the outfit. Number 9 for our list, well, I'm not sure if it should be 9, but with the permissive spirit of this video, we'll say yes. Resist matching. Bag 1 would match top 4. But with top 1, there's more movement, the energy of any kind of contrast. For top 2, a ruffle and a locket, lovely in an etched butterfly design, but in more earthy colors than what might come to mind for a traditional butterfly garden. Bag 3 would match top 1. Therefore, we turned up the energy with glitter in the accessory and neutral beige in the sweater. Contrast means how big is the difference. So glitter with neutrals just widens the space apart. Make them more different rather than more the same. Combination 4, the boots above the top are a metallic duochrome blue-green gray. That's interesting. Surprising in an ankle boot. Be a nice eyeshadow too. Once you resist matching, release a little more impulse control. Point 10, play it unsafe. Moving up to the top row, the size of that pink ring, I hope it's big. Your color palette, it's a safety net. Actually, that pink looks pretty good to me. The facets give it texture and areas of gray, so it softens the overall effect. I don't find it taking over the outfit at all. I would be hypnotized in a good way. And also much smaller considering how the proportions would be in a holistic appearance. Group 2, we added a second locket. So a layered necklace effect. Hardens the look because it's a silver locket. If it crosses your mind that someone might say, well, isn't that too much? Or isn't the silver kind of cool with that earthy colored top? Well, today the answer is bring it. Earrings 3. Overall great, but the gold is warm to the point of being a little bit orange. And the effect might depend on the person. You'd meet many soft summer people. You would totally expect to be autumns. They have this tawny looking warmth in the skin tone or the eyes in particular. I think this would be a provocative choice because the rest of the colors in the earring look great, very nicely soft summer, but that gold is a little warm. So you're connecting the dots in the item and the person quite nicely. Clothing that acknowledges the person wearing it, I think of that as advanced appearance. Earrings number 4, cool silver. They're not super shiny or cool to the point of blue chrome or mirrors, but they do introduce an edge of shine and color for soft summer. There's a tough with tender pairing in autumn and summer. And in these you have hard metal, cool color, chunky design, partnered with brushed surface, circular shape, contributes softness. Feels like the contrast of emotion. They're a little bit tough. Well, autumn's a little bit tough. but they soften down in various ways to invite summer to the table. So color, texture, shine, and shape at the same time. Beginning with set number 1 in the top left. Well, those clothing items are considered basic, soft summer colors. Earrings may be cooler and brighter than the palette you have. Maybe they're true summer. But there's enough shared with the outfit to hold the look together and make sense of why would they be there. About the ring, many members of cooler seasons can struggle with yellow. The ring is perfect because the yellow is either in the season or close enough. And then the amethyst connects the ring with the outfit, and the twisted silver creates a rope effect that's terrific for autumn-influenced people. Set number 2 in the top right, we have an item in an unusual color. Those are green jeans. And we could add the earrings even from the outfit below. The color scheme is green, blue-green, and then violet, kind of an analogous color scheme, neighbors on the color wheel, that offers an internal order or organization, and we're keeping the whole look at the same value or darkness level. So we can add more color and detail, and there are a couple of variables remaining constant to steady the ship. Beautiful color gradient in that bracelet, and an easy neutral in the shoe and scarf. Set 3, lower left, dark gray denim in the skirt. Nice choice, black alternative. Metal zippers add line detail and not too yellow and shiny. Very often zippers can be just too yellow and shiny. Soft neutral browns and pink coffee colors in the scarf. That creates interest around the face with the skin tone, with the hair, with the cosmetics if you're wearing them. We have black in the ring, but there's enough darkness in the colors of the clothing items to make sense of it. And it's a small area with a lot of space in between that when it is worn are going to be skin colored. That bag, beautiful, beautiful soft grape color. Really good example of color being dark and soft at the same time. Set number 4, lower right. People ask, okay, if I'm not going to wear black anymore, I get it, I can see why I wouldn't. What do I wear instead? Well, we have talked about navy blue, and I'd also suggest the color of the sweater. It is available, many styles, price points, times of year. Soft summers are very good at recognizing that color. They're comfortable in it, and it often repeats the colors in the eyes, which I think is a bonus. Colors that repeat our natural body colors, I think tip them a little bit closer to acting as neutral tones. The cardigan is a light medium member of this color family for soft summer, and there are several darker options that would all be very good black alternatives. The light pink in the skirt, an example, one of those colors that if you isolate it and wear it alone in a big area, it's too light and too soft for the color palette. It looks like low energy under the face, but as part of a print, cooperates perfectly well with other colors, and I find it makes surrounding colors look a little brighter. The blue bag to the right of the skirt, well, it's the reverse. Now it's on the bright side of the season, but finds enough in common and creates an intentional energy. We get what's going on. We have the same scarf in both lower row outfits. With the blue cardigan, now there's 2 prints in the same outfit. I like it. In the balance of nonconformism and good judgment, I think this is easily on the side of good judgment. You just can't go wrong. It could be zigzag stripes, and in soft summer colors, it would be just fine. All 3 bags on this page could work with any of the outfits, or of course, as any other kind of item. It doesn't have to be a handbag. I mean, it could be tights, it could be hair accessories, watch straps, sunglasses, socks, and so on. As you look around, you see combinations based in neutrals, the addition of colors, prints, various textiles and textures. We have monochromatic, analogous, and more contrasting color schemes, and the outfits average between medium light and medium dark. And then plus makeup and hair color. It is straight up magic. Soft summer is the only coloring that can wear these items and just bring it home. It just looks perfect and plenty. And then, well, sure, like all of us, you go beyond your color ranges. And the effect is a little bit artificial. What I see here is sophisticated and fully stepping into, embracing every occasion. Someone who's not lost in the sauce of media and everyone else's opinions and the visions of others. She's using the system for what it can do for her. We could summarize our list as you see in the image here, and I will add it as an image to the blog post on the website. The best part of these videos for me is knowing that I have hopefully been able to help you in your color journey. I always look forward to your questions and your thoughts and your comments, and I'm so grateful for your time today. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.